Welcome back to our channel, my fellow days addicts. Today is an absolute roller coaster of a day in Salem, and we are still trying to catch our breath after looking over the latest spoiler photos. We have to talk about Stephanie, Joy, and Alex, because this situation has officially gone from messy to completely, absolutely, terrifyingly toxic. I am typing this so fast because I just need to get it out of my system. Stephanie Kiriakis, our sweet, usually level-headed Stephanie, actually fired a loaded weapon at Joy Wesley. Let that sink in for a second. She pulled the trigger. I know she was hopped up on Ambien and having a severe PTSD episode, but I am sorry. You do not just start blasting a gun in a house where there is a literal infant. And look, I have been watching this show for years, and I have defended Stephanie through a lot. Remember when she was kidnapped by that absolute psycho Owen Kent? I felt for her. I really did. The trauma she went through was horrific, and the PTSD storyline they've been doing has been genuinely heartbreaking to watch. But this is a bridge too far. You can't just use your trauma as an excuse to almost murder your husband's baby mama. I know some people are feeling sorry for Stephanie because she is an emotional wreck right now, but personally, I am out of sympathy. She could have killed Joy. She could have hit baby Kelsey. Who prescribed her that Ambien anyway? Because combining severe, untreated PTSD with heavy sleep medication and a loaded firearm is literally a recipe for disaster. I am so frustrated with the writers for doing this to her character. She used to be a smart PR executive. Now she's a paranoid mess, hallucinating intruders. Which brings me to Joy Wesley. Can we talk about Joy for a second? Because I have been so annoyed with her ever since she waltzed into Salem with a secret baby, totally blowing up Alex and Stephanie's marriage. I thought she was manipulative and selfish. But right now, in this specific moment, I am 100% Team Joy. The spoilers say Joy is refusing to budge on her stance regarding Stephanie. And honestly, good for her. Joy has made it crystal clear. Stephanie is not allowed anywhere near her child. And I mean, can you blame her? If I walked into a room and my baby stepmother shot at me because she thought I was an intruder, or, let's be real, because her subconscious was raging with jealousy, I would be on the first flight out of Salem. Joy does not care that Stephanie is Alex's wife. She doesn't care about their marriage vows or their history. Her only priority is keeping Kelsey safe. And frankly, someone needs to prioritize that baby. I am actually cheering for Joy when she doubles down and tells Alex that his wife needs to stay far, far away from her daughter. Joy is a mother protecting her cub, and she is entirely justified. But then we have Alex. Oh, Alex, what are you doing, man? The spoilers reveal that Alex is actually trying to defend Stephanie to Joy. He is trying to convince Joy that she is being too hasty and that Stephanie feels terrible about the shooting. I'm sorry. What? Alex, your wife just fired a gun at the mother of your child. There is no hasty here. I get that Alex is trying to play peacemaker because he is desperate. He is terrified of losing Kelsey. We all know Alex has massive abandonment issues because of his biological mother, Angelica Devereaux. He felt thrown away, and he swore he would never let his own kid feel that way. So now he is in full panic mode, trying to hold his fractured family together. But Alex, buddy, you cannot fix this. You cannot just slap a Band-Aid on an attempted shooting. He is acting like Stephanie just accidentally broke Joy's favorite vase. Oh, she feels terrible. She's so sorry. It was a bullet, Alex. A bullet. I am screaming at my television. He is so blinded by his desire to have this perfect little blended family that he is completely ignoring the massive, glaring red flags waving right in front of his face. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's look at the actual photos from the spoilers, because they are gut-wrenching. There is a photo of Alex and Stephanie in the Horton Town Square, and they look absolutely miserable. The body language is so tense. Alex looks completely torn in half. On one side, he loves his wife and knows she is suffering from severe mental health issues. On the other side, he finally has the daughter he always wanted, and his wife's actions are driving that daughter away. I almost feel bad for him. Almost. But then I remember he brought a lot of this on himself by not setting better boundaries when Joy first arrived. If he had just prioritized Stephanie's mental health from the jump, instead of playing happy family with Joy, maybe Stephanie wouldn't have reached this breaking point. Okay, back to the point. Thank God for Steve and Kayla. Seriously, Steve, Patch, Johnson, and Kayla Brady are the only adults in the room right now. The spoilers say Alex actually called them for help, and there is a photo of Kayla giving Alex a massive, tight hug. That hug speaks volumes. It's like Kayla is saying, "We know our daughter is a mess, and we are so sorry she put your child in danger." Steve and Kayla are stepping up because they know Stephanie is spiraling entirely out of control. There are these other spoiler photos that just break my heart, even though I'm mad at Stephanie. She is shown sleeping in bed, and then suddenly waking up absolutely terrified from a nightmare. She is screaming, and Steve and Kayla rush into the room to comfort her. They are sitting on the bed, holding her as she completely breaks down. You can see the sheer guilt and terror on Stephanie's face. She is clutching her parents like she's a little girl again. She is realizing how close she came to causing a massive tragedy. She knows she missed her target, but the what-ifs are eating her alive. What if she had killed Joy? What if Joy had been holding the baby? What if the bullet had gone through a wall and hit Kelsey in her crib? The guilt is literally giving her night terrors. And honestly, it should. That is the gravity of what she did. And seeing Steve comfort her, man, that hits hard. Remember, Steve is the one who took Stephanie to the shooting range. He is the one who taught her gun safety because he wanted her to feel empowered and protected after the Owen Kent kidnapping. To see his daughter completely disregard all those rules and misuse a deadly weapon while high on Ambien, that has to be tearing Steve apart inside. He probably feels responsible. He gave her the tool that almost ruined her life. There is also a final photo of Steve and Kayla standing in the Horton Town Square, and Kayla has her arm on Steve. They are clearly having a very intense, private conversation about their daughter. What are they saying? Are they realizing that Stephanie needs to be institutionalized? Because honestly, she does. She needs to go to Bayview or at least have some intensive therapy sessions with Marlena Evans immediately. You can't just sleep off almost shooting someone. I bet Steve is telling Kayla that he needs to track down that gun and lock it in a safe, and Kayla is probably worrying about the legal fallout. I mean, Jada Hunter is a cop, and a gun was fired in a residential building. Is Stephanie going to get arrested? Jada doesn't play around with gun violence. Remember when they tried this kind of good girl goes bad with a gun storyline with Abigail Devereaux years ago? Yeah, didn't work then either. It just makes the character look reckless and dangerous, not sympathetic. Kayla has to be terrified that her daughter is going to end up in Statesville. I know some people are loving this dark, edgy version of Stephanie, but personally, I just want her to get help. This love triangle is destroying her. She is so threatened by Joy and Kelsey's bond with Alex that it's literally driving her insane. And Alex trying to force Joy to accept Stephanie's apology is just making it worse. Joy is a mother protecting her cub. She is not going to back down, and I don't think she should. If Alex keeps pushing Joy to forgive Stephanie, Joy is just going to pack up and leave Salem for good. And if Joy leaves with Kelsey, Alex will never forgive Stephanie. Do you see where this is going? This marriage is doomed. There is no coming back from a gunshot. You can survive cheating on a soap opera. You can survive amnesia. You can even survive a fake death. But you cannot survive your wife trying to shoot your baby mama. I am just so emotionally exhausted by this storyline, but I also can't look away. Every single day, the stakes get higher. I need to know what Steve and Kayla are going to do next. Are they going to force Stephanie into a facility? Is Alex going to finally realize he has to choose between his wife and his daughter? Because let's be real, he can't have both. Not anymore. Joy has drawn a line in the sand, and it's a completely justified line. I am typing furiously right now because I just need to know if anyone else is seeing it this way. Are you guys as stressed out about this as I am? Please tell me I'm not the only one who thinks Joy is totally in the right here. Let me know what you think is going to happen down in the comments, because I am going to be obsessing over these photos until the episode actually airs. Days of Our Lives is absolutely unhinged right now, and I am here for every single second of it.